be doing just a nice overall practice. We're going to begin with really focusing on the breath. That is really where it all begins in our mindfulness practice, in our yoga practice. So we'll be doing the 3-part breath with attention to the various parts of the breath during our centering. We'll do a few upper body stretches just to get the body ready to breathe. And then we'll pause after that and do some alternate nostril breathing, which is wonderful in the summertime when the weather's hot and you want to cool down. The other benefit of alternate nostril breathing is it balances the 2 sides of the brain. So, you know, you have one side that's very organized, the list maker side, and then there's the coloring outside the lines, creative self. So if you're going to do something that requires both organization and creativity, this is a nice breath to do. It's also very calming for the nervous system. So, you know, if you're having trouble sleeping or if you've had a very stressful day, it's nice to do some alternate nostril breath. So without further ado, we'll begin. So always finding a comfortable seat, but one that allows you to engage your spine, the muscles around the spine. I'm just going to roll my shoulders a little bit. Oh, there's always tension there. And you can get fancy. You can go opposite shoulders. Maybe reverse it, go in the other direction. Take a minute to press down into your feet, to lengthen up through the crown of your head, to feel your body seated firmly in the moment, in your space, in your practice. And allowing your eyes to close or looking softly at the floor so that you can turn your attention inward to the body and to the breath. Always beginning first by simply noticing how the body feels and how the breath is showing up. Paying attention to any places in your body that might be hanging on to some tension or some tightness. Becoming aware as well of your thoughts, your energy, and your emotions. Remembering that this is your practice and all of you, body, mind, spirit, and energy, are welcome. Allowing the breath to expand and grow a little deeper now so that it begins deep down in the belly. And I'm just going to place my hands lightly, fingers spread on my lower abdomen to connect more deeply with the breath. Shoulders relaxed. Feeling the belly expand like a balloon as you breathe in. And sink back towards the spine as you breathe out. You may notice that your breath gets automatically a little slower and a little deeper as you do this. And adding just a little something more to this breath. As you exhale, drawing the belly back towards the spine and drawing up slightly on the pelvic floor, engaging those deep core muscles. Sometimes it takes a little practice to actually get that sensation of the pelvic floor being drawn up, but that's okay. It'll come with practice. And then moving your hands up so that your fingertips rest on the front of your chest, fingers spread, letting the belly begin, the breath, and then drawing the breath up all the way to the chest, feeling the chest lift, and exhaling, letting go. Again, drawing in on the belly and up on the pelvic floor. And then bringing your hands across your chest, letting your fingertips rest on the top of your shoulders. So as you breathe in, belly, chest, finally allowing the shoulders to be light and lift. And then letting the exhale pour from your body, shoulders, chest, and belly. And then keeping that 3-part breath going just for a little longer, relaxing your hands into your lap. Seeing how completely present you can become to the moment and to your breath. Let's take 3 more complete breaths here. When you complete that 3rd exhale, release that technique and just allow your natural breath to come back. Taking a moment to notice how you feel. And we'll bring our centering to close by joining our hands in front of our hearts and joining our voices in the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Om. Om Shanti. Peace. May we all know peace. So opening your eyes, we're going to allow the arms to sweep up. And exhale, float them down. So I'm bringing my head and my neck into the movement, looking up as I breathe in, and dropping the chin to the chest as I breathe out. Breathing in, and breathing out. And one more time, breathing in, allowing your fingers to lift into mountain, sliding your shoulders down your back body, pressing into the floor with your feet. Find that 3-part breath that we did during our centering. So lowering your right hand now, allowing your left ear and your left shoulder to fall towards one another, allowing the left hand to rest on top of your head. Right hand drops towards the floor. So you can either hold here or gently rock the head forward and back. You can even add a little more to the stretch by pressing that right arm away. And feel a really deep stretch on the right side of your neck. Good. Release that. Bring the arms up. And let's climb that invisible ladder. So I'm going to reach up and pull it down. Reach up, pull it down. And pull. Stretch up and pull it down. So you're putting a lot of energy in that movement. Good. Imagining there's some weight in your hand as you do this. Reaching up with the right arm and then allowing the left elbow to bend. Cradling it with your right palm. Sitting up tall and breathing fully. So we're opening up the upper body so we have lots of room for breath. One more breath here. And then on an exhale, just let the arm go down. Take a minute to notice how that side feels before we go to the other side. So I'm going to breathe the arms up, coming into mountain one more time, reaching up through your fingers, easing your shoulders down the back, breathing fully. And then I'm going to allow my right ear and right shoulder to fall together. Left arm drops towards the floor. Again, you can rock the head forward and back if that feels good. But if your neck is saying no, listen to your neck. And you can also press that left arm away, creating a nice deep stretch. Press it away. Press it away. Deep breath in, let's bring the arms up and let's climb a little higher on that ladder, reaching, pulling, reaching, pulling, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull. And this time when you reach up with your right arm, allow the elbow to bend and cradle it with your left palm. Sitting up tall. Find the breath. Breath is very, very prominent. Good. Inhale and exhale, relax. And always remember that if I'm doing a movement that doesn't feel right, or if I'm holding a stretch and your body is saying, I've had enough, I need to get out, please listen to your body. You are an expert on your body, much more so than I am. Let's breathe the arms out from the shoulders. Turn the palms up. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate them down. So we're rotating the thumbs up. And exhale, rotating them down. So see how big a rotation you can get. And notice what's happening in your back body, in the shoulder blades as you do this. We always forget about the back of our body. So I'm going to leave the palms up at this point and just touch my fingertips to my shoulders. And I'm going to begin to circle the elbows. So you can begin small at first and let that get bigger and bigger. See how big you can make those circles, breathing fully as you do this. Let's do one more circle in this direction. Remember which direction you're going in, because now you're going to go the other way. Again, start small. Let the movement build. Big, big circles. So leaving the elbows out to the side, I'm going to bring my left shoulder across towards my right knee. And then inhale, lift up, bring the elbows back, and exhale, bring the shoulder down. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea doesn't like this movement. Sorry about that. And exhale. Bring it up. Bring it down. Bring it up. Let's do one more time from side to side. Exhaling, bringing the left shoulder down. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, bring it down. And bring it up. Good. So interlace your fingers and press the palms away. Oh, I'm being Zoom bombed by Sweet Pea in front of the camera. Oh my goodness. Inhale, lift the fingers up. Exhale, bring them forward and round your spine. Press the wall away. Good. Inhale up. Press the ceiling away. Bring it forward. Press the wall away. Round your spine. And let's do that once more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press it away. And then release. And just shake your fingers out. So you're going to work on alternate nostril breath. And I'm going to be using, I know it looks like my left hand because we're in reverse on the camera, but it's actually my right hand. I'm going to be using just my thumb and my ring finger. I'm going to place my thumb on my nose right above the place where the nostril flares out. So a very light pressure there. Breathe in through the left nostril. Now block that nostril with the ring finger. Release the thumb. Breathe out on the right. Breathe in on the right. Block the nostril. Breathe out on the left. Again, very light pressure. In on the left. Block the nostril. Out on the right. Make sure your shoulders and your elbows stay relaxed as you're going from side to side. Don't hold any tension. And exhale. Breathing in, blocking the nostril, releasing the opposite side, breathing out. Breathe in. Block it out. And if you lose your place, that's okay. Just go back to the beginning. If you like, you can close your eyes just so you are more in tune with the breath, with the rhythm. Notice how the breath is slowing down. Maybe the exhale is lengthening. Let's just do that for a couple more rounds of breath. The next time you complete an exhale from the left side, let that technique go. Allow your arm to relax down. Close your eyes and just take a moment to notice how you feel. Opening your eyes now, let's do our seated cat and dog pose. So I'm going to let my hands rest on the top of my thighs. Inhaling, allow the chest to come forward, head looks up. And then as you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, roll off the sit bones. So you want to make sure as you do this movement that there's space between your back and the back of the chair so that your spine can round completely. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in, opening wide. Exhale, closing. Breathing in and exhale. Let all that breath go, and at the end of the exhale, draw your belly back towards your spine, draw up the pelvic floor. Remember to keep that deep core engaged. Good, and bring it back to center, and take a breath. So let's open the arms wide, stretch them back as far as they'll go, and then wrap. Give yourself a hug. Left arm on top of the right. Squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale, open. And then reverse the wrap. So the right's going to come on top of the left. Squeeze the shoulders together. Good, let's do that a couple more times. Opening wide. Exhale, wrapping. Left over right. Squeeze. Nice for opening in the shoulder blades, huh? Spend so much time sitting. So we're going to open the arms, and this time we're going to form eagle arms. So I'm going to take my left arm, draw it across, right arm wraps, and I bring the palms together if I can. If this is not available to you, simply cross your arms across your chest. Squeeze your arm bones together. Really press, squeeze. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing completely. Good, and the next time you breathe in, release that, open the arms really wide, draw them back. And this time wrap the right around the left. Palms together if you can manage, or if not, just place your palms on top of your shoulders. Squeeze those arm bones together, draw the elbows down, and breathe. Never lose the breath. Great, one more deep breath in. Open the arms wide and let them float down. And just take a couple of breaths here. So let's go into a seated twist, and we'll do both versions of the twist. And I like to do both versions because one really impacts the upper back and the other one focuses more on the lower back. So we'll begin with the right arm, stretch it out long. Place that palm on your left knee, left hand to the side of your chair. Gently turn your head, lengthening as you breathe in, twisting as you breathe out. And always an added bit to the stretch is to cross the left leg over the right. Shoulders relax. One more breath here. And then on an exhale, let's come around to the front. Uncross your legs if they're crossed. And we'll do our other version of the twist. So I'm going to rotate so both of my feet are on the left side of the chair. And I'm going to be reaching around and holding on to the back of the chair. Hold on lower down on the chair, and that allows your shoulders to relax. So deep breath in, exhale. Reach around behind you. Relax your shoulders. And work with the breath, just like in the other version of the twist. Lengthening on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. Once more, deep breath in. And then on the exhale, come around to the front. And we'll do those on the other side. So beginning with the left arm stretched out. Again, lots of energy, fingertips to shoulders, reach it forward. Palm comes to the right knee, right hand to the side of your chair. Rotating as you breathe in and out, lengthening. You can cross the right leg over the left if you like. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath in and exhale. Release that. And we'll bring both feet over to the right. And always beginning by forming a good, solid, seated posture. Feet flat on the floor, shoulders relaxed. Take in a breath and allow the exhale to help you reach around. Notice where you feel this stretch. Where in your back. Notice where your thoughts go when you're holding a pose. Good, and on an inhale, let's release. Come all the way around to the front and take a breath. So let's come into the figure four stretch. I'm going to start with the left foot. Again, you can cross ankles, you can cross knees, or you can place your foot up on top of the thigh. Just remember to check the foot that's on the floor so that the knee is stacked directly over your ankle. Sit up tall, gentle pressure downward on the knee, leaning forward if you like. Shoulders relax. One more breath, and then allow yourself to release. Come right up. Uncross, and we'll go to the other side. Choosing a leg position that works for you today. Again, checking the foot that's on the floor. Gentle downward pressure on the knee. And easing yourself forward, this is always an extra. Remember, you're the best judge of what feels right for you today. And then on an inhale, let's bring it back up and uncross. Let's do a couple of half sun salutes. So pressing the palms lightly together in front of your heart. Feel the muscles wake up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice deep in-breath. Exhale completely as you reach back. Breathe it back to mountain. Fold forward, let the breath go. Bring your palms to your knees, come up halfway. Exhale, release the breath and fold. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, reach it back. Take the breath in and then draw it right back to you. Inhale. And exhale. Taking it in and letting it go completely. Palms to the knees as you breathe in, exhaling and folding. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach it back. Once again, breathing into mountain and exhaling to the heart. And pause. So that's our sun salutations. Ardha, which means half. Surya Namaskar, which means salute to the sun. But there's another flow that salutes the moon, and it's called Chandra, which means moon, Namaskar, salute. And there's a standing version of it and a seated version. I'm going to lead it twice, once seated, and then for those of you who would like to join me, we can do it standing as well. So the interesting thing to remember is if you've ever heard the term Hatha Yoga, H-A-T-H-A, those are the two Sanskrit words, Ha meaning sun and Tha meaning moon. So we bring together the sun and the moon. I love that thought. So, all right, so we're going to breathe the arms up, interlace the fingers, and reach the fingertips up. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, your shoulders are going to want to come up to your ears. So it might be more helpful just to separate the arms like a V. Take a deep breath in and exhale to the right. Allow both of your sit bones to be on the floor. Excuse me, on your seat, don't be on the floor. Inhale, reach up, lengthen, exhale, reach to the left. Again, both sit bones on the chair. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, reach up, and now we're going to reach back. So exhale, think about lengthening as you reach back. Inhale back. And now keeping your arms interlaced, just let yourself fold at the hip crease and come all the way down. Take a couple of breaths. Good. The next time you breathe in, re-engage those arms. Put the strength in your arms to pull you back up. And exhaling to the left. Breathe it back. Exhale to the right. Breathe it back. And then draw that back to your heart. So I'm going to come up to standing now and do that flow standing up. But if that's not something you would like to do today, feel free to repeat the seated version. So I'm going to stand by my chair. Now, if you're concerned about balance, rather than lifting both arms, you can keep one hand on the chair when you do the reaches from side to side. So that's always an option. So coming into good standing alignment, standing mountain pose, pressing your feet into the floor, dropping your shoulders, lifting through your crown, engaging the breath, the deep core breath. Good. Inhale, allow your arms to lift, interlace your fingers, point the fingers up towards the sky. Remember, you can have one hand on the chair if you like. Deep breath in and allow the exhale to arch to the right. So notice how the left hip is free to move out to the side. You're not rolling forward or back. You're in a nice straight angle. Good. Inhale, bring the hands up. And exhale to the left. Again, the right hip moves out to the side. Inhale, bring it up, and now we're going to reach back. So this is the most intense form of the reach. If you have back issues and you want to be more gentle with your back, you can bring your arms out to the side, or you can even place a palm on either side of your sacrum to support your lower back. That's a little bit gentler version. Inhale, lift up through the fingers, reach the hips forward as you reach the arms back. Inhale up, and now we're going to come forward. So soften your knees, hinge right at the hip crease. Again, you can keep one hand on the chair, come all the way down, forward fold. Relax your neck, give your head a shake. Let's re-engage the arms here. And then hinging right at the hips, come all the way up, lengthening all the while. Good. And half moon to the left. Press into your feet, flatten your feet. Inhale up, half moon to the right. Left hip moves out to the side. Good. And inhale up and exhale back to your heart. And just take a minute. If that was a new posture flow for you, just notice how your body reacted, how your thoughts reacted. Let go of any self-judgments. Awesome. All right. So I'm standing on the left side of the chair. And we're going to do our leg lifts. 5 to the front, 5 to the side, and 5 to the back. Remember to keep the upper body nice and quiet as you do this. Good. Left hand rests on your hip. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Lifting up and lowering it down. So the breath is controlling the movement. And 3, and 4, and 5. Good, and to the side, 1. Notice all the work that's going on in that supporting leg. Make sure you keep the knee soft. And 4, and 5. Good, and then bring the foot back. You can actually slide the toe back if that's a little easier for you. And 3, and 4, and 5. And just relax. You may want to give your legs a shake. It's pretty intense. So shift your weight to the leg closest to the chair, which should be your right foot. Remember to flatten the toes out, send the exhale breath down into the earth. And begin to lift your left foot. So you can just circle the ankle. Notice if you locked the supporting knee when you picked up that foot. Let it go. And go in the other direction. And we'll come right into warrior pose from here. So keeping that foot up. And now let's step it back. Create a bend in your right knee. Sink your hips down. Square your hips so they're facing forward. You can always keep a hand on the chair. If you don't need it, you can release. Arms out to the side if you like, or overhead. And again, this is a lovely place to find that 3-part breath. Belly, chest, and shoulders. Good. You lower the hands. Step your feet together. And let's step them apart. So we'll get ready for Trikonasana, the triangle. So when you're standing for Trikonasana, your toes can either face forward or you can slightly turn your feet out, wherever feels most comfortable to you. Soften both knees. And I'm just going to rock my hips from side to side. Just going to open up the lower back. So the next time my left hip goes out to the side, I'm going to reach my left arm up and arch it over. So if you're not needing your right hand for balance, please feel free to bring it to the inside of your right leg. And breathe. Great. Inhale. Step your feet together. And just take a moment to notice. How do you feel? So let's go to the other side. Good. So we'll start with the leg lifts. Again, softening the knees. Good. We're going to be lifting the right foot 5 times to the front with the breath. Upper body is really quiet. Supporting leg is a little bit soft. And to the back. Remember, you can just slide the toe back if you like. It's a pretty small movement. And return that foot to the floor. Notice how the supporting leg feels. Begin to release your right knee. And let's circle the ankle. Usually we get a little crunching, a little crackling. It's perfectly fine if there's no pain. So we'll move into tree pose from here. Taking a breath in, let's step that right foot back. And bend the left knee. Take a moment to square your hips forward. Add the arms out to the side or overhead if you like. Breathing in fully, belly, chest, and shoulders. Flatten your feet. Send the exhale breath down through your feet into the floor. Feel your energy. Feel your strength. So lowering the hands, we'll get ready for triangle. A comfortable stance. Remember to play with the position of your feet so that it works well for your body. I'm just going to press out one hip and then the other hip. Might not be able to go out dancing, but I can at least do my yoga. So the next time the right hip goes out, the right arm lifts, and then begin to arch towards the chair. Left arm can release, come to the inside of the leg. Now adjust your gaze so that it feels comfortable and safe. You can look at the floor, you can gaze at the horizon, or you can look up at your hand. So that's the most challenging thing, is to look up. And breathe. Awesome. Let's come on up. Take a lovely deep breath. Step your feet together. And we'll finish up with a downward facing dog. So your hands can be on the back of the chair if you like. I'm going to have a little deeper stretch, so I'm going to bring my hands to the seat of the chair. Just walk the feet away. Let your knees be soft. Let your shoulders relax. Belly is soft. Deep breaths. Nice stretch all the way up the backs of the legs, the sides of the body, the shoulders. And the next time you do an in-breath, walk yourself back towards your chair and take a seat. So we'll just take a few minutes to sit. Allow the body to digest what we just offered to it in terms of our practice. And know that if you want to review your alternate nostril breath while you are seated here, that is certainly an option, or just the regular breath. Allowing your eyes to close. Finding that perfect balance between engagement of the muscles and a sense of space and ease and grace. Giving your thoughts permission to rest for just a few more moments in the breath. Knowing that your practice was the perfect practice for you for today. And gradually letting your breath get a little deeper and adding some stretches, whatever feels right. Oh. I don't know where the time goes when we do yoga, but it goes fast. Probably because we're having fun. So bringing your hands to prayer position in front of your heart and taking a moment to really honor yourself. We're setting aside the time to practice, to restore, to renew, to refresh, to give back all of that energy that you so freely give to other people. And let's close our practice with an Om. Deep breath in. Om. Om Shanti, peace. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from fear. And may all beings everywhere know peace. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Hail great beings. So I always like to take a few